Well, good evening and thank you for joining us for KREM 2 News at 5 tonight. I'm Mark Hanrahan.
It's good to have you here. I'm Whitney Ward. We begin tonight with a pretty cool moment from this weekend's NCAA games at the Spokane Arena. It is trending on social media tonight, so let's take a look. Number 13 seed Yale upset number 4 seed Auburn on Friday, but Yale wasn't actually able to bring their own marching band all the way from Connecticut.
So the U of I band stepped up to support the underdogs and put on some Yale merchandise. They even learned Yale's fight song and played it so well people didn't even know it until after the fact that it wasn't Yale's band. And that is just one of several moments from the Spokane Arena that has a lot of people talking. Number 12 seed Grand Canyon University upset GU rivals St. Mary's. They play again tonight against San Diego State.
KREM 2's Nathan Hyun is at the Spokane Arena right now covering those viral moments. He talked to the U of I band director and also caught up with some GCU fans. Nathan?
Well, Mark and Whitney, it's so much fun out here. The first game of the second round is going on right now in the arena. But before we get to the U of I band, I also learned Grand Canyon University flew up their students to Spokane for this weekend's games. Now, most schools usually allocate their tournament tickets for alumni and donors, but not Grand Canyon University. It's all about the students for them. The university flew up 200 students to Spokane for the team's NCAA tournament appearance, in a charter jet for that matter. When the student section organization, which is called the Havocs, opened up sign-ups for students to get this opportunity, more than 1,500 students signed up. The Havocs helped lead the team to an upset win over St. Mary's on Friday. And one of the Spirit leaders hoped the similar student section can lead the team to a similar outcome today.
I think we have a great impact on the game, and even the players say it. I mean, Alabama were playing them today, and news broke that some of their players said they were scared of the big crowd, and so I think we'll have a great impact on the game, and hopefully it brings out a Lopes win.
Seems as though it's a pretty close game in there, but that's not the only cool story coming out of this tournament. The University of Idaho band is stepping in for the Yale band since the Bulldogs band couldn't make it. The band's director says it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and he can't wait to get Yale another win.
Excited to get to do this for our university and for Yale and for our students and for their students. And honestly, our goal is we want to do everything we can to have Yale win.
So stay with us on KREM 2. I'm hearing that the University of Idaho band is showing up to the arena any moment. We'll get some footage of that, talk to some people, and hopefully get you guys that in the next hour. Live in Spokane, Nathan Hyun, KREM 2 News.
Thank you very much, Nathan. Also tonight, this is going viral too. After Yale upset Auburn in Spokane, Twitter went crazy tagging the account Yale MBB.
Yeah, but yesterday that account tweeted out, they're actually not the men's basketball team's account. Well, take a look. The account posted in part, quote, "Our notifications are blowing up with basketball tweets, but we are the Yale Molecular Biophysics and Biochemistry account."
Not quite the same thing, but then that tweet also blew up. The actual Yale men's basketball account reposted it. It then caught the eye of the NCAA and Under Armour.
Yeah.
I mean, we got to see where this thing goes.
Yeah, your move, Under Armour.
That's right.
All right, let's take a quick break from the headlines to talk weather. Cooler, wetter weather return to the inland Northwest for the weekend.
Let's go to our chief meteorologist, Jeremy Legoo, standing by now to tell us what we can expect for the work week.
Well, when it comes to the next few days, it's a lot like what we saw kind of the middle of the day, if that makes sense. Let me explain. Right now, we sit quite a bit cooler. We're in the mid 40s with sunshine, but we bumped up quite a bit once that sun worked its way out, and that's going to play a big role in the next couple of days. Look what's happening. From 60s in Wenatchee, Moses Lake, Othello, and Omak to 50s in Ritzville to 40s, and then down in the 30s in North Idaho. You get a beautiful temperature gradient as we clear things out. We've still got almost 2 hours of daylight. That's even cooler. And with all of that sunshine, we are going to warm up slightly in some regions, but we've got a pretty low sun angle now that it's getting ready to set. Saying goodbye to a few of those showers, snow winding down over the mountain passes, and things looking pretty good if you're trying to drive them. Overnight, we're going to clear things out, and then tomorrow, we'll get another round. That kind of waits until later in the day. We'll wake up to a little bit of cloud cover. Later on, we're going to see those showers kind of move through. Tomorrow afternoon, evening, isolated, scattered in nature, very light, and then they move out. By Tuesday, we wind up seeing a similar story. So next couple of days look pretty uniform. High near 50, low down in the low 30s overnight, and then kind of scattered showers throughout the day. Wednesday is when we wind up seeing a shift. More widespread rain makes its way back in ahead of a changing weather pattern. We're going to talk that coming up in just a bit.
Sounds good, Jeremy. Thank you very much. Tonight, the Grant County Sheriff's Office warning of a reported phone scam.
Yeah, they say someone is calling and claiming to be a sergeant with the sheriff's office, even leaving voicemails. On a Facebook post, officials said the caller is claiming that you must call them back about a contact order needing immediate response. But don't fall for it.
Yeah, the sheriff's office says the caller is trying to get you to give up your personal information. So if you receive this call, hang up. Don't offer any information, including credit cards, PINs, or banking information. Well, just 9 days out from his trial, Chad Daybell has been transferred from the Fremont County Jail to the Ada County Jail. Daybell is accused of murdering J.J. Vallow, Tylee Ryan, and his late wife, Tammy Daybell. That trial is set to start on April 1st in Boise. Daybell is the husband of Lori Vallow. She was found guilty last spring in the murders of J.J. and Tylee, two of her kids, and conspiring to kill Tammy Daybell.
The man accused in the death of a state trooper, Christopher Gadd, has now been charged. 32-year-old Raul Benitez Santana is charged with vehicular homicide, vehicular assault, and he's accused of driving under the influence. Trooper Gadd was killed on the side of I-5 in Marysville over on the west side, and it was happening on March 2nd when police say that the suspect crashed into Gadd's parked patrol vehicle. He'll be back in court again next week. Happening tomorrow, the man charged with killing 4 people in North Idaho is set to be sentenced tomorrow.
Major John Kaylor pleaded guilty in December to 4 counts of second-degree murder. He was arrested in June of 2023 after police say he admitted to killing 4 of his neighbors. Court documents show that Kaylor told police he snapped that day and was protecting his family.
KREM 2 is covering that sentencing tomorrow, so make sure to join us at 4, 5, and 6 for the latest details. And also tomorrow, the second phase of the Thor-Freya Corridor project begins. Crews are working to rebuild 2 intersections at Thor and 2nd Avenue and Freya and 2nd. That includes building up the intersections with concrete, replacing the curbing and the stormwater facilities.
So for the next 10 weeks, expect backups and delays in that area. The city says westbound I-90 exit 238B will be closed. Drivers there have to reroute 3 reroute options exit 286, 285, or exit 283A. For a full rundown of alternate routes, just head to our website. That's KREM.com.